In this video, we're going to look at messaging between the office and caregivers. To start off, let's go to the Messages section. So we're pressing the Messages button on the left menu bar, and we see a list of all the caregivers that have the HZCaregiver app. We'll look at Mark Twain. Here we see that there are no messages between the office and Mark Twain. In the top right, we see a button for Alert Off. So this means, do we want to get alerted when there are messages from Mark Twain to the office? So if someone isn't involved with Mark Twain at all, they might not want alerts on, but if they are, they want to set alerts to on. So now anytime we get a message from Mark Twain, we'll get a message notifying we'll get a notification that a message came in. There are two ways to send a message. One, you can just send any message you like from the message bar at the bottom. The other is through scheduling. So say you want to fill an appointment. You go to See Schedule. We see all the people that might work for this schedule. We can change the filtering around, but we see Message Caregivers up at the top. From here, you can turn on who you want to send a message to about working this shift. Mark Twain is who we're interested in here. Maybe we'll add someone else too that we think could be a good fit. And press Send Message. Message sent successfully. So if we go over to the Messages section, go back into Mark Twain, we can see that we just sent a message to him that said, are you interested in working the following appointment? Let's start and type. We could have changed the message around any way we wanted. Here we'll even send another message. Hi Mark. Thought this might be a good appointment for you. What do you think? We can press to send that. And we can add an image if we want, but here we're just sending text. And let's pull up the Caregiver app and see what it looks like from Mark's perspective. Here we are in the HZCaregiver app now. We're in this is Mark Twain. We see the two messages that he's received from the office about working the appointment. So we can send a picture if we want by pressing the pick button, but we don't need to send a picture. We can just send text. And we'll say, sounds great. I would like to work that appointment. Thanks. Press send, and that's it. The office will receive the message, and that's how messaging works between the HZCaregiver app and the HZCare Office app.